Okay, Airsoft, it is 2026. I wanted to go over what my loadout's going to be this year. Here it is, mostly. What should we start with? How about chest rig? So, I just go with a pretty simple one. I didn't want to do a full plate carrier because most of the time I'm wearing the ghillie. For this one, I wanted to go light because under that ghillie suit it can start to get kind of hot in the hot weather. But this is it. I've got my mags here, and inside it can be replaced with different slides or different sleeves for 308 mags or the M4 mags. Right now these are M4 mags because I was trying to do more of a assault style class, which is not really my thing, but I liked it. It was fun. But most of the time I'm doing something different. I'm usually going sniper or DMR. Got my radio. I usually use this. I keep it real quiet. This has a speaker in it as well so I can listen and talk. I got a dead flag here inside. I love these things. You can put your phone in there. I also usually, if I'm playing a milsim, which by the way, in April, American Milsim in Sanger, when they give a map, I like to tape it up, laminate, and stick it in here so I can access it if I need to along with my phone. And then I've got this little bag underneath for holding other things, whether it's tools or defog stuff or a wipe. It's just handy to have that extra space there. And then back behind here, there's another zipper for holding other things, like extra power cords or whatnot. So, got my chest rig. Then, the shoes I like wearing, these are made by 511. I don't know what they're called, but they are waterproof. They have Gore-Tex on the inside and Vibram on the bottom. They're just super comfortable. I don't really care about the red. I haven't had any problems with people seeing it when I'm laying down. I guess they could, but hasn't been too big of an issue yet. Standard camo pants with knee pads inside. And then I've got mechanics gloves. Pick whichever you like. Very nice for if you get shot in the finger. This is the ghillie. I'll go over that in a second. This, if you're playing in the summertime and there's ticks or any other type of bugs, this is the best stuff I've ever found. They make a spray version and this is an aerosol version. It's called Sawyer. And if you spray this on your clothes the night before and then let it just dry, it's supposed to last like 7 washes and you will never get a tick. At the places I've been to in the Midwest area, I play with people who will get 20 ticks. And the same day, and I was in the same stuff as them, if not more, because I'm crawling in the bushes, 0 ticks. I swear by that stuff, you should get it. For shirt, I usually wear something normal like this, maybe short sleeve if it's really hot outside. The main thing is light here, because you're putting the chest rig or a plate carrier over it, and then durable material here on the sleeves for crawling through the thorns and stuff. Then, let's go over what I put on my face. This is the new NB Tactical Prime. It's just like the other ones, except they added this piece of neoprene here to try to keep more of the air from your nose not going up into your goggles, and it's more comfortable for sure. And then I use their balaclava, or I have other ones that are different colors. They all fit pretty well with the Prime face piece in there. And it covers up the nose and the mouth, and not the ears, but I haven't had problems with my ears because I'm usually wearing the hood from the ghillie. It's not a full ghillie, it's a Viper hood. And then I put these on with it on top. I have put a mesh sticker on the lenses to hide the lens glare, and that really helps, and it doesn't diminish the vision too much actually. I'll show you what this all looks like. Hold on. Then I'll usually grab this, stick it in from the top, cover it up, and then get the goggles. With the little leaf sticker I just glued on there with some shoe glue, all right? Then, I've got a KMC hood, and this thing is awesome. At least in the areas that I play, it just blends in perfect. And what I really like about it is the hood. So it's got 2 snaps It goes right over the chest rig. And then when that hood comes up, your face basically just disappears in there. It's great. And you can alter it. There's a wire up here for changing the shape of it if you want. Yeah, all right. And that's my normal clothing loadout, unless I'm in some event where I have to be dressed in non-camo colors, like if I'm playing as a civilian or something like that. All right, what's next? Let's do weapons. This is the pistol I've been using lately. It's a SSP5 by Novritsch. I really like this, okay? Never having to worry about fitting another holster is awesome. This one comes with the screws in it, so you can use the holster mechanism. It just slides in, and then it has a quick release button for pulling it out. You can get adapters for almost any gun that has a Picatinny rail on the bottom, and you can make that pistol also work in the same mechanism, but it holds it very well. I use this hip-mounted one. I also have one that goes into Molly. But yeah, this guy, since most of the time I'm running either DMR or a bolt gun, it's nice having this on hand for when they get inside your MED and you have to switch over. This is super accurate. It's not the longest one or the shortest one, it's the mid-range one. And it just has a split slide. It's very snappy. It's kind of in the 2011 style. And yeah, fiber optic sights, not too loud. It's just perfect for what I needed. Then, let's talk about the 308. This is the MTW-308 DMR. It does only have semi-auto. It doesn't go into full auto unless you program the kit inside. I've got a Magpul bipod on it, scope cam, suppressor, faux suppressor, and then I also use the Wraith stock so that I don't have to have a line coming out. And I really like this where I can just turn it on and off like that. And it has two CR123A batteries in there, which just lasts forever. You don't have to worry about your battery running out. And then just carry some extra ones in the bottom kit just in case, along with a screwdriver to open that up. But I really like that. I've got the max trigger. On the inside, I have the Inferno XTS, so not the Gen 2. I have the newer one that has really helped out with the reliability and the hop issues that some people have been having, including myself, with the original Inferno 2 engine. This uses, obviously, SR25 mags. You can see in there, I also have the Silent Industries hop-up chamber. I like using that. But the Wraith stock allows me to run the CO2 tank. I think I got one back here. It has a little stock you can put on the back of it to make it work well with your shoulder, but that just screws in right there. And it lasts me all day pretty easily. Even with MILSIM events, I'll take 2 of those little tanks with me, and I won't have to refill them at all. But a lot of places you go to can refill them for you if you need to. But I love running this thing. It's super quiet, super accurate, 110 yards when there's no wind. But you can hit it. You can hit a man-sized target from that distance. Usually I'm going to be playing within 60 to 80 yards. You have to be usually 100 feet away for your MED. On the top I have an L-can replica. I really like it. It goes from 1.5x straight to 6x, just real fast. So there's no turning and focusing. It's just I can do some closer quarters, and if they're out there, go straight to 6x. And then a kill flash on the front that also helps protect the lens, almost like a sacrificial lens. I got a little battery bank right here that goes into the back. I really like this magnetic USB-C connection. I have had it before where a branch has pulled this out and ripped the USB-C and messed that up, so this just helps prevent that. And it keeps it charged while I am filming. And that is the MTW-308. The thing that I'm playing with most lately, as long as the field has a good DMR rule set to where it gives you some advantage over the normal rifleman class, but not quite as much as the bolt gun. So let me show you the bolt gun. This is my TAC-41 Silverback is the manufacturer. I converted it with a Mancraft unit to HPA. And the big advantages of that are that it is super quiet. It was already pretty quiet, but what I like the most about it is that the length of pull is very short, just right there, just with one finger, and then back in, and that's it, okay? Before it comes all the way back, and that wasn't so bad either, but with a normal spring, I couldn't get it up to the FPS advantage that we're allowed. On most fields, it's like 500 or 550 SPS, 2.8 joules with 0.32 BBs. So in order to get that, I had to put a crazy spring in there that almost took 2 hands to crank that thing back. So now I run 0.48 most of the time, and it just works perfect. I can hop those things very easily with the standard hop chamber in there. I did put the Chubb nub for the replacing the nub inside, and one of the most important upgrades was the Medusa wheel. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can get it in focus. The Medusa, the hop adjustment, it makes it so it's pushing straight down on it, but it's just so tactile and easy to adjust on the fly. And I'll just have my thumb right there, and I'll be adjusting it if I need to on the fly for the different distances. I have the can on the front, that keeps it very quiet. Once again, this is more quiet than the DMR, and it does have a longer range on it for sure. Definitely more consistent, but you know, you got to compare that single shot versus the semi-auto that you can do with the DMR. But I'm gonna be trying to use more of this again because I kind of miss it. So I think at the next Milsim event I go to, I'm gonna be rocking this guy more. And I just have camouflage tape on it because I didn't know if I wanted to paint it or not. So I have this kind of digital camo tape. I just wrapped it all up and it hides it pretty well. And then a nice scope on there. And yeah, this thing is sweet. Little heavy, but worth it when you're trying to just reach out there. So that's what I'm doing this year. As soon as it gets a little warmer, right now it's about -6. And so, little cold for me, maybe I'm a weenie, but I like playing when it's a little warmer. So maybe come March I'll start going out again, but I'm really excited. If you have any questions about the gear that I'm using, let me know. Otherwise, see you on the next one.